FightHype here with John David Jackson, trainer for Sergey Kovalev for the rematch on June 17th with Andre Ward. John David Jackson, how's camp been going?
Camp is good. Camp is going along the way it should, and things are moving along at a good pace.
Can you sum up, just kind of what do you think went wrong in the first fight? I know you guys obviously believe that you won the fight, but with the controversial nature of the scoring and how close the fight was, what is it that you think that you could have done better?
I think that, the fact that Sergey let Ward back in the fight, the fact that, the first half of the fight I had it 5-1 Sergey. The fact that he lets, Andre come back in the second half of the fight and leave a little bit of doubt in the fact that he survived. You dropped him early and you couldn't drop him again. It kind of gave Ward a little bit more, I guess, advantage on the judge's eyes because he was able to survive the second round knockdown, and in the second half of the fight, win a couple rounds. I had it 4-2, maybe 3-3 for Ward second half of the fight, and plus with the knockdown, Sergey won the fight. He didn't get a decision. That's boxing. He move on. So now for the second fight, we have to just make sure that the second half of the fight is as good as the first half of the fight for Sergey.
So there's been a lot of talk about Sergey's conditioning. He gassed in the first fight. How much of that, was maybe Sergey overtrained, or was that more so Andre Ward's ability to adjust?
Well, it's kind of twofold. The first half is maybe Sergey did overtrain in certain, because some days he's running like 14 miles a day. Like, come on, you're not boxing a marathon. You're gonna shoot your legs. Your legs gonna be shot. Second half, you gotta give. I understand Ward's style. Andre is a busy fighter, and if you're not in good shape to go at the pace that he sets, you're in trouble. So maybe Sergey wasn't as conditioned as he thought he was going to be for that fight, and he wasn't prepared for the pace that was set because Ward moves a lot. He's always moving, so that means that his opponent has to be in shape to move also. Right. If you're not prepared for that, then you're in trouble. So for the second fight, we're definitely doing things different to make sure that he's more prepared to move at Andre's pace.
Can you elaborate on any specific adjustment? I know you're not going to give a game plan away.
Maybe cut the ring off a little bit more and go to the body a lot more. Ward, he's better inside boxer than Sergey is, and prove that. I doubt highly that once he gets hit with the body shots, with the power that Sergey has, he's going to sit there and say, okay, I'm going to keep taking these shots to the body. He's going to move. So I think Sergey's a little more aggressive in his attack. Not go crazy and throw some crazy shots, and then you're not gonna really hit Andre with a lot of stuff. He's a very intelligent boxer inside the ring. You have to be smarter. You prove that in the first half of the fight that you got boxing. Then in the second half of the fight, you're gonna try to kill him. Don't try to knock him out, because if the knockout comes, it comes. But if it doesn't, Ward's very, very evasive. So you have to be smart in your pursuit of Andre Ward.
There seems to be a genuine dislike between these two guys. How much of this, do emotions play when it comes to keeping a level head and being able to execute your game plan?
So, sometimes in boxing, very good question. Sometimes in boxing, fighters do let their emotions overtake them, and then they lose focus of the fight. But I'm always reminding them, listen, in this fight here, you can't get crazy and want to try to knock this kid out because of your dislike for him. You can dislike him all you want, but take your time and be very smart in your pursuit of him. Because if you don't, the next thing you know, rounds 6, 7, 8 went by, and you're behind the 8 ball. You're down maybe 1 round to 7. Now you're gonna have to go for the knockout. Right. So just be smart as you do the first half of the first fight. Just boxing and do what you do best. If a knockdown comes, take it. If a knockout comes, take it. But if it doesn't, just keep breaking him down systematically. You'll win. You prove that you can outbox it. So why not stay with that same plan for the second half?